Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. I managed to get the Real Housewives of Potomac watched. Let's get into what I have. Let's go. So we talked about Giselle getting the girls together really to talk about Karen. And, they feel the same way everybody felt. I cannot believe that Karen is in prison. Kay felt a certain way when Wendy said something about, we're not the best, but she was my friend and I hate that she's in this situation. Then they got to talking about Thomas Jefferson, which leads us to the initials TJ, which focuses on Stacey. And Stacey said, I'm sitting here as I did in the reunion, sitting in my truth. And I'm with Giselle. Like, what's that? What are you sitting here? What truth is that? She goes on to say that she cared about TJ so much that she was able to step out with him and she wasn't divorced. And then she said TJ was remorseful. Like, Stacey, if you've been hearing it, the people don't believe you because, as Ashley stated, TJ said that when he gets off this airplane, I'm going to get on this internet and I'm going to say what I have to say. But we haven't heard from TJ since he got off that airplane. And we're going to find out why later on in this review. Let's keep going. So in the midst of all this, and they turn to Stacey to talk about TJ because they mentioned Thomas Jefferson. And she's talking about, oh my God, TJ and I were friends and I thought enough of him to bring him out when I was going through my divorce, before I was divorced. And then she said he was remorseful and Ashley had to remind her that he said when he got off this plane, I'm going to tell y'all all the tea. But he didn't do that because Stacey probably made a payment, which leads us to this. Stacey got upset because the girls were questioning her and she left. Giselle said good thing because she was at an event, the NAACP event, sat next to a woman that knew TJ. She said that TJ said, allegedly, that Stacey was giving him 50% of her RHOP check earnings cleared up by Ashley. And he was suing her for the rest of the money. Like, Stacey, you got to come to the front, girl. You got to clear some stuff up. Before we get to Stacey and her ex-husband turned boyfriend who she's dating, before we get to these two, her and Timo, did y'all see Ashley giving away her clothing? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So Stacey said that she and Timo and Arabella was on a trip, right? And Christmas or whatever. And they got word that the divorce was final. They looked at each other and they knew that this was not the end of each other. And they didn't want to really discuss this with Arabella. They did not want to confuse her. She says he's more reserved. And he said his friends will understand. But why all of this? Was it just to get on the show like she was talking to the girls earlier in the show? Was this divorce situation just to get on the show and now you're back together with your husband and maybe a marriage on the show, or you'll be married by the time you come back for another season? This was a lot. I told y'all, the check has cleared, honey. Baby, she said she likes it here. 20 million net worth that she got a part of from Michael. Like, she was downtrodden for a hot second. But I noticed that the dollhouse clothes start changing into adult outfits. Now we got diamonds and big curls in the front of our hair. Hold on. This is actually my favorite look of Ashley's. This is my favorite look. I think we have a stylist. The check has cleared, honey. She's getting ready to have her divorce party. And Stacey's going to come in here and she's trying to get some honesty out of Stacey. But no, she couldn't get it. So excuse me, I spoke wrong. They were at an Essence lunch, right? So Ashley is telling Stacey about the woman at the Essence lunch that talked about him suing her. And she comes with this same response. I don't know what to tell you. The truth is, I've forgiven TJ and I'm moving on with my life. That is so, what is the word? It's gaslighting for one thing. 100% is gaslighting. Because she does not want to tell the truth. If he's suing you, just say, girl, he's suing me. This helps you with your storyline. I just don't understand her. So we have talked about this before because Ashley's like, I can't be friends with her because this girl is taking this lie to the next level. And she's like, are you actually divorced? And she says yes, Stacy. And she was like, well, why is it not in anybody's database? Stacy replies, because it's not anybody's business. Stacy, that is public record. So Stacy is probably lying to us about her and Timo sitting down here, and she probably told him, let's go along with this divorce situation, right? Because now they're just together. Stacy did all this to be on the show. Like she said at the top of the show, I didn't do this to be on this show. Yes, you did. And P.S., Ashley is over it. If you can make Ashley not like you and get over it, you have really messed up. Because she doesn't have a pot to you know what end. She is anyway the wind blows. Stacy said, you are a busy mommy. You out here singing and Googling. She said, but what she should be Googling is a vocal coach. Now, I would have to agree with Stacy on that. That she's truthful about. Giselle is walking around the house because all her girls are out of the house and she does not know what to do with herself, but she does say she has time for a man. And then she calls Ashley. Ashley lets her know that she's been with Stacy. Stacy is lying, saying that whoever gave them the receipts is lying. And Giselle's like, she will not call us a liar. We're going to get into it. I like Angel. Angel and Kay are real good friends of like almost 20 years. She said she went to school with Wendy. She said she knows her well. It was a little shade she threw, but I like her. Her husband is a former NFL player. He used to play for the Denver Broncos. They have this like outside luxury cowgirl situation. I love it. What do y'all think about Angel? Y'all here for her? I like her. So we meet Tia. This is Giselle's friend. She's a realtor. She's from London. She's prim and proper. And this is our first time meeting her. So what do y'all think of Tia? I like her, right? Maybe she can help Giselle a little bit. That would be good. Child, so Wendy has come in with her two-piece outfit on looking beautiful. I absolutely love her outfit, right? Ashley comes out. We find out that Ashley was a bottle girl for Angel at one of her spots. So from bottle girl to rich divorcee, Ashley did that. She did that. Okay, I'm asking a real question. Did y'all understand what was going on with Kay and Wendy? Like, I don't know if Kay was winning or if Wendy was winning. Wendy said her outfit is archival, okay? And it was like kind of, she was sliding just a little bit. Kay, because Kay said they arrived at somewhere and Wendy didn't let her know that she was going to be speaking. Wendy's like, did I have to let you know? Like, I don't know who was winning in this. It sounded like it was a little crazy and it made no sense. Just let me know what you thought about it. Cause Kay's was like, she wasn't making sense to me. Then Wendy wasn't making sense to me. It just seemed all over the place. Child, so Ashley, Giselle, Stacy, and Angel are sitting here talking, and Angel said that she has met Ashley and she seems to be lovely. And Giselle was like, until she's not. And then she said, I'm good, just don't lie to me, even if your breath stinks. So then Stacy said, this my breath stinks, and she goes on to do this. Giselle said it's coming from her other stomach or her second stomach or something. And Angel said her breath definitely greeted me before she did. Girl. Child, so Stacy has pulled Ashley away from Giselle so she can talk to her, to chastise her, to tell her that I came here regardless of all the horrible things you said about me. Ashley was like, basically, girl, quit lying. You have lied. That's what you do. You lied. Get out of here with your size 11 shoes. And now they loud at Ashley's glow up party or whatever, her divorce party. They didn't come over here and say, y'all a little too loud. This is what I want to know from y'all. What did y'all think about this first episode? I actually thought it was pretty good. It's going to be interesting. I do like the new girls. I can't wait to see what Tia is about. I can't wait to hear more about Angel. Let me know what you think. It's your girl Millie Chan. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.